Hi, I'm showing kind of a spotlight for a mod I'm working on. It's Lovely Sweet Dream mod, which is for the video game LSD Dream Emulator. And a lot of people think the name has to do with like LSD, the drug, but it's an acronym for Lovely Sweet Dream, and it's an old game for PlayStation, which it's just some guy recorded a dream journal and they made it into a game, and there's no real objective. It just takes you to bizarre worlds that are changing all the time, and your decisions, it seems like the choices you make affects the dream. So I wanted to recreate something like that with Minecraft. So what it does so far, what's finished in this mod, there's a few things, but the train generation is finished, and certain planned dreams that are specific are finished. I still got to work on adding mobs, adding some proper transitions to dreams, and adding a proper measurement of your decisions and choices in dreams, because right now it's not very accurate, and it really just depends on if you die or if you use a portal. And there's some small things that involve interaction, but they're very rare. So I need to focus more on the interaction and what you do. So this is just showing off some of the worlds that it's created, and really just I'm doing this in the sequence of one dream, which I probably won't have time to show everything because the dreams take quite a while. Like you're looking at 15 minutes to an hour for one sequence of dreams, which is obviously 3 or 4 dreams, which fits in because even if you think you don't, it's true that most people have several different dreams a night that just transition into one another in a way they can't really remember. So, over there, I didn't really say anything about it yet, but as you can see, it looked like there was a word generated into the land there. And I kind of picked a generic word that's kind of, I don't know how to express how I feel about using it. It's kind of too generic. It's kind of something that's been done in the Minecraft community already, but I picked don't because it was simple to think of. It's a short word, and for some reason people seem to think the word don't can just be scary. I don't know. I want to recreate kind of a creepy atmosphere, or just something not that scares you, but just puts you at a state of like uneasiness. Something that makes you kind of feel like you're not comfortable while you're playing it, like you're out of place. And now I'm trying to get across this lava pool here. I'm running around the edge of the mountain. I was thinking about going to the top, but when I saw what was down here, I kind of decided to come get a closer look. Uh, it might have been a good idea to go to the top. Sometimes at the top of the mountains you'll find chests with various things in them, and sometimes using those things can be considered a good choice in the way the game is coded right now, or the mod's coded. So I see some more pyramids here. I'm gonna go check those out. I've already took some damage and I'm hungry, and I'm thinking about removing the hunger element from your dreams because it doesn't really feel like it fits to me. And I guess I'm just gonna get this out of the way early. I'm sorry if I'm not very articulate right now. I'm just trying to think of all the things I want to say about the mod. So, oh, some mobs just spawned randomly. And oh, I looked at one. That's not good. I better get moving. So, for mobs right now, there's only one mob that's not in the actual game already that's in the mod, and it's the eye, which is another generic thing, but unlike don't, I'm probably going to keep it. It's just basically this thing, and it follows you around. And it doesn't do anything, it doesn't interact with you, you don't interact with it. It just follows you around and it watches what you're doing. It's there to pass judgment on you, even though that's done in a different system, but it's giving the illusion that it's what's watching you. And it just kind of, when it's around, you kind of feel a little uneasy, and I'm starting to lag here, and this environment doesn't look exactly safe. Oh, there's chests with nothing in them. And I'm lagging here, but I gotta be careful. I don't want to take any more fall. Oh, shit. Maybe I should focus more on the game than talking. Either way, now you're gonna see the transition. I died, and I'm in a new dream. This is a nether-like dream, which is the sign of a nightmare. So dying put me into a bad dream, which is understandable. And there's a lot of zombie pigmen here. Like a whole lot of zombie pigmen here. The problem is, with the way I have spawning set up right now, it seems when a mob spawns, they don't spawn in a regular amount, but about 3 or 4 times how much should actually spawn. And it causes issues like lag. I need to refine it, and I kind of hit one while I was talking. I can outrun them in the water. It's not gonna be exactly easy, but now I just gotta put up with that terrible noise the whole way. It beats swimming and doing nothing, I guess. So, if this is a nether-like dream, and right now it's filled with water, which I should comment on, it's a special type of dream that I've coded. I refer to it as a flooded nether dream, and there's an alternate version of it where all the water is ice, so it's like hell is frozen over, which is pretty much just built off a cliche saying, but I think it kind of gives a nice feel. It makes you feel kind of weird when you're here, because this isn't how you picture the nether. There's magma cubes, which is a bad sign. Oh, that's what I was worried about. If there's magma cubes, there's definitely going to be other things like blaze and gas. Gas are the ones that I'm really worried about, because no one likes to deal with the gas, especially in a big open area where you can't get away from it. No, I'm just going to try to run away. This LAN I'm on seems to kind of be getting less structured and more apart and gappy, which isn't good. So I'm just gonna try to stay away from this gas. I have a feeling it's gonna hit me now. Oh, okay, it did hit me, but I didn't take any damage, which is good. Oh, if only I had a bow and arrow right now. I don't want to die twice. That would be I'm sure I would wake up somewhere very bad. And I want to try to show some good worlds, because that first world was kind of mixed. It started nice. Oh. That's a small problem with my terrain generation right now, and it'll generate a normal world if in some dreams, and I gotta go and revise that, because I don't want that to happen, because then people could just live in a dream forever. Because only certain dreams have time limits, and a dream like this does not. And now that I can see a hill here, and it's coming out of the water, so I'm gonna investigate it. And this water's pretty deep. It's definitely not worth trying to swim under to get away from this gas, which I don't even know if that works. But oh, I sent that one back. Okay. I didn't even know gas could go underwater, but I guess you learn something new every day. Still shooting flaming charges at me, or fire charges, whatever they're called. Oh, I'm starting to kind of lag up here. This is a common problem with the mod. And by common, I mean it happens way too often, because the terrain will generate something Minecraft can't handle, or there'll be too many monsters around. And by the looks of it, this is going to be a case of too many mobs, because the game is not running nicely. But I can get through this portal and get away from it. But as long as the gas doesn't knock me out of the portal, which I should be able to avoid here. It's very laggy. It's kind of hard to do what I want to do here. Oh, this is good. Uh-oh, the gas knocked out the portal. I'm gonna do something about this lag. Okay, I'm back, and the lag should fix itself in a few seconds. I'm gonna try to get the gas to relight this portal. This is gonna be a 1 in a million shot. I'm either gonna die, or the gas is going to, I guess, give me my freedom. I'm gonna have to take a shot of that charge anyways. Here we go. Yes! Okay, now I just need to get out of here without getting hit. Okay, Annie. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm in a new dream, and I think that will be counted as a good choice. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. I like these dreams. These dreams are very, they're very weird, and they're very fun to explore. There's no word to describe. Oh, shit. There's no word to describe how these dreams feel like when you're playing in them, just because you just feel like you have a huge new land to explore. Something. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Okay. This is, I've kind of named this, I've gave it a silly name. I call this dream the Pinnacle, and, there's a bunch of villagers here with me, and they want me to trade with them, but I'm not going to, because I don't have anything to trade. But the Pinnacle is kind of this strange dream where you're stuck in a giant spiral, and usually it's inhabited by Endermen, and it's usually a frost biome, as in everything's frozen. In this case it's not, and this particular dream happens rarely, but it's probably one of my favorites, and it takes about half an hour to an hour to complete, and it's a real pain in the ass. So I'm going to use some magic editing here and give myself creative mode. I just kind of go out and show you what it's like, because this one's kind of different. And it's really just this giant spiral that you keep going through and going through forever and forever, and by the time you get to the end there's a way up to the top, and once you get to the top of the spiral there's usually some type of chest somewhere along it with a book, and the book will tell you like to wake up. And the book will tell you to wake up, and it's very maze-like, and you have to get all the way to the end to get up to the top where the chest is located, and it's meant to feel just like you're stuck there forever. And I'm wrapping up here because this stream would take a really long time to go through properly. So this is what it's like so far, and each time you do it, it's a little bit different. Thanks for watching.